city breaks aren't your thing, you might want to try a short break a bit closer to home.
This is Rupert. Yes, this bad boy has a name.
And I've hired him to take me on a tour of the North Antrim coast.
Going to be doing some activities and a bit of R&R too.
You can reach the North Antrim coast in just over an hour from Belfast, but I'm making a scenic detour that takes me along one of the North's most iconic roadways.
Fans of Game of Thrones may recognise this tunnel of twisted trees as the route used by Arya Stark to escape King's Landing back in Series 2. But to the locals, it's known as the Dark Hedges.
It's one of the most photographed spots in Northern Ireland, so obviously it's a good place for a selfie. Another favourite stop-off along the coast is Dunluce Castle. Perched on an outcrop of rock and connected by a bridge, you can see why the original occupants chose this place to defend themselves from any potential foe. And over the past few years, archaeologists have uncovered evidence that Dunluce was an important trading town during the early 17th century.
There are tons of stories and myths surrounding Dunluce Castle, but my favourite one has got to be that they closed down the annual fair due to excessive bawdiness and debauchery. Sounds kind of like a medieval version of Electric Picnic. White Park Bay is just down there and around the headland, the famous Giant's Causeway. But I'm heading to the sunny seaside town of Portrush. Portrush is a popular family destination in the summertime. This seaside town has great beaches, some good bars and restaurants, and a legendary amusement park. This is why your kids will want to come to Portrush. And while there's plenty of stuff to entertain them, the highlight has got to be Barry's Amusements. Barry's was set up by a circus trapeze artist Francesco Truffelli in 1925. And the main attraction, the Big Dipper, was first built in 1939. This is a real old school seaside holiday resort, so you may as well just go with it. Just around the corner from Portrush is yet another fabulous beach, perfect for water sports. You can't come to the North Coast without at least trying to get out on the water at some stage, and today I get to try something I've been wanting to do for ages. Paddleboarding is becoming more and more popular, and surf school instructor Ricky Martin is going to give me a lesson.
Now, good news is it's dead simple. Okay. You're just going to get your paddle, put it on the deck of the board, lie down, get onto your knees, stand up, and away you go.
Easy as that.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
After a shaky start, I get the hang of it pretty quickly, and before long, I'm looking like a pro. It was all going so well, until Ricky thinks I'm getting a bit cocky and I end up getting an early bath. There are loads of accommodation options along the North Coast, including several camping and caravan parks with pitches for all shapes and sizes. I'm taking this opportunity to explore my little camper van's interior. Inside our little camper, we have everything you could possibly need. There's a fridge up front, you've got crockery, tea towels, Luro, essential for camping. There's a cooker, there's a sink. Now, believe it or not, this camper van sleeps 4, which would be a little bit cozy, but I've got it all to myself, so I'm going to chuck on the kettle. If you want to hire Rupert or a similar camper van, it'll set you back around £285 for 2 nights. This includes insurance and a 20-minute tuition session to get to know your camper. My last stop on this trip is the stunning Port Stewart Strand. An awesome 2-mile stretch of beach. Perfect for a relaxing evening stroll.
Well, this is the end of the road for me. The North Antrim coastline ends here. Mussenden Temple is in the distance with County Donegal just beyond. But I reckon that's a trip for another day.